Welcome to the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025. We have a very early morning arrival here for you with our first solo rower in the fleet to arrive into Antigua. On board we have Dara coming in on the Jasper. Thank you so much for watching live here in English Harbour, Antigua, for the arrival of Dara McLaughlin in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025. Coming in 14th out of all teams, 43 teams in the race, Dara, representing Ireland, is rowing in after 39 days at sea. He started off in La Gomera in the Canaries on the 14th of December. Yes, Dara! Heading into a headwind.
Come on, Jasper! Come on!
No squalls for Dara, although he did get hit by that squall earlier on yesterday evening.
Yeah!
When wave wranglers came in, it pushed him quite a bit north, but he managed to pull it back round to come in now.
Come on, buddy!
4:20 a.m. in the morning here in Antigua. Looking strong.
Yeah, come on!
Looking fierce. Here comes Dara. Keep your messages of support coming in, guys. I'm Charlotte, live in English Harbour, Antigua and Barbuda. This is the World's Toughest Row. 3,000 miles of human endurance across the Atlantic Ocean. A complete wild ride, the ultimate adventure of a lifetime, and Dara is moments from crossing the finish line. He's smiling, he knows he's close. Any moment now, the Jasper will ride across the finish line, and he's done it! Yes! Yes!
You did it!
Well done!
Yes, Dara! The flare went off on the fort, so he knew when he did it.
Yeah, boy!
Dara in the Jasper for Ireland, just rode in first in the solo class in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025 in 39 days.
You're the man!
Started on the 14th of December 2025, arriving the 23rd of January 2026. Absolutely amazing, rowing all the way from the Canaries to the Caribbean.
Hi.
You're welcome, thank you. No engine, no sail, no support boat. He's been eating, sleeping, rowing and repeating all on his boat, the Jasper. And that's not all. Of course, constant onboard maintenance and safety checks have to be done throughout. True test of resilience. Absolutely incredible. Dara McLaughlin in the World's Toughest Row. It's first Atlantic crossing, inspired by watching previous ocean rowers take on the challenge.
All right.
And quite a few from close by hometown. Hope you're all watching. If you are, sending your messages of support for Dara. Highly disciplined approach to routine, hygiene, self-management, calm and methodical decision-making under pressure. That is Dara. And look, you can see there the Jasper on the front of his boat. Rowing for charities, Deborah Ireland, and Dogs for the Disabled. And the causes are tied to research into epidemiology. I can't even say that. How do we say that? EB. EB. It's a rare skin condition. And then independence and companionship and quality of life through assistance dogs And his core aim was to honour the bond between humans and dogs with that one, and that level of resilience, loyalty, and instinct that dogs have.
Yeah! Yeah, you did it! 3,000 miles! You run 3,000 miles!
Come on, Dara!
Yeah, you did it! Welcome to Antigua! Yeah, you're the man!
Come on!
Well done! You run 3,000 miles!
Yeah!
Whoa! Welcome to Antigua!
Yes, Dara!
3,000 miles!
Come on!
Yay! Congratulations! You run 3,000 miles! 3,000 miles! You
Yes!
3,000 miles!
Yes, Dara!
You're the man! You're the man!
Absolutely incredible, Dara. In the Jasper,
Whoa!
in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025, crossing the finish line first in the solo class after 39 days at sea. Really keen to honour that bond there between humans and dogs. You know, this boat here for Dara is directly tied to Dara's love for dogs. The Jasper is named after Dara's late German Shepherd. Jasper embodied the traits Dara relied on every day while he was out there, that level of fearlessness, relentlessness, and instinctive. And that's his collar. And if you saw while we were doing the shots there for the media and the flares, he was holding on to that collar. The Jasper, Dara's mascot, has been riding the bow for the entire crossing, leading Dara across the finish line there, both from the bow and no doubt, by my reckoning, in spirit, across the Atlantic, 3,000 miles. Yes, Dara. Okay, so Dara is going to row himself into Nelson's dockyard. We're going to go in ahead of him so that we can be ready on land to receive his arrival and his first steps onto land for the first time in 39 days. You don't want to miss it. Stick around. We're going to put up a holding screen and we'll see you very shortly. Thanks for watching so far. See you in a bit, Dara. Welcome back to the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025 for the live arrival of Dara in the Jasper, coming in first in the solo class. Rowing himself into Nelson's dockyard.
All the way from Laguna, 3,000 miles, now he's here, safe and sound. Give it up for the Jasper!
Come on, Dara! Come on! Ole! Ole!
Oh,
Come on!
flying the Irish flag loud and proud.
Come on! Few more meters. Come on, Dara! And I'm pretty sure we will see a perfect landing.
Keep your messages of support coming in for Dara.
You got a front end, Kat.
Yeah. Welcome
Rode
to
himself
Antigua.
across the Atlantic Ocean, all on his own.
Well done.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for joining us here live in Nelson's dockyard for the arrivals. Can't wait to see them.
I'm ready.
This is one strong.
Ladies and
competitive
gentlemen,
solo
what we have just
performance
witnessed
from
here was the
Dara.
arrival of the Jasper! Come on, Dara, come on!
Well done.
And
He's really
Proud
keen to
Irishman,
get in
yeah?
under 40 days.
Absolutely.
So we'll get his exact time once he gets upon
the
podium
Jasper
shortly.
representing Ireland! Look at them, come on! Yes. Also, not only representing Ireland, but also the first solo rower to arrive. We'll announce that in a bit. But would family like to see Dara step on land? Yes. That was a clear yes. Welcome to Antigua.
Oh, tears.
As always, emotional scenes here. I heard a daddy spend Christmas away, New Year's away, but now back with loved ones. Definitely some kids are very happy here.
No intention of letting him go.
And what a finish Dareth had. He went all in, all across the finish line. Have had a perfect approach to the island all night, as expected, of course.
Oh, there's a baby.
It's been a perfect campaign all the way through. Some more hugs and kisses with the kids. And then onto the podium, Dareth. Which can be moving a little bit.
Yeah. All good.
But it's not. Just take this around your neck.
Yeah, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, early morning here in Antigua, but what a beautiful and perfect way to start the day. What we just witnessed here was the arrival of the Jasper, who started his journey in La Gomera 2025, now here in Antigua, after 39 days, 20 hours and 16 minutes. We have a certificate of achievement handed over here by Kevinia, fellow ocean rower, and a gift bag. And Dareth, look over here. I'm also happy and extremely proud to announce you the winner of the solo class in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025. And what a ride and what a campaign. Right from the start, also to the lead up to La Gomera. What a campaign you have had. I mean, it's the first time I've seen a rower in La Gomera using sandpaper for your behind just to prepare for the 3,000 miles. It's been spot on. Tell us a little bit about the experience out there.
It was everything I could have wanted and more. I went in thinking this is going to be a race only. That's what I trained for. But after 4 days, the ocean told me it's about a lot more than that. And it opened a lot of doors I didn't think I'd ever open. And if you're willing, the ocean will bring you places and it'll show you things that you didn't think were possible about yourself, you know? So I had to move through that. And after I moved through that, it was back into race mode. Weather turned, head straight for the finish line, and off we went. So really, really happy. Really happy.
I can understand you're happy, and it's definitely worth a big applause here. It's time to wake up in the dockyard. So, obviously there's ups and downs out there on the ocean. Your thoughts when it was really tough?
I think I was very frustrated when we had no wind, you know. I knew this was going to come, but I think coupled with the heat, I just wasn't able for it. And it was very frustrating as well because I was still stuck in that race mode. And I put myself in a really good position early on in the race. And then I saw these other crews pass me by, and I just didn't have the power to pass them out. So I was very frustrated. But you know, after a while, I think I just came to realize that you must work with what's in front of you and accept what is. And I made the best of it. put myself in as good a position as I possibly could, so that when the winds turned, I was out the traps again. So.
And you did very well. When I heard the daddy being said here, it's difficult not to be touched by that. What does it mean to be back with family?
Oh, it's everything. I mean, when things got like, it's a lonely place, and for the most part, I did pretty well with the loneliness. But I would say that my 2 girls and my wife, they were the things that really drove me forward, and it was really great to have them push me on.
And they're here now, and beautiful moments here at the dockyard. Any thoughts out there about what's next? I mean, obviously you need to settle down here and have food and something to drink and enjoy the island here.
Yeah. Sorry, no. Just gonna relax and let things process and settle in. There's no need to rush. Everything has to be organic. It'll come to me when it comes to me. Ocean rowing came out of the blue. It could be anything next. Who knows? But whatever it is, I'm going to give it everything. And, especially I want to say for my 2 young girls, I dedicate this road to them because I want them to know that in life, everything is possible. If you have a dream and you apply yourself and you work hard, you can do or have or be anything you want. And I never rowed before. And look at now, I just crossed an ocean. So I just want them to know that that's possible. They were my inspiration.
You are as well. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the Jasper. 39 days, 20 hours and 16 minutes. We are going to do a live interview now with Charlotte, and I think there's some girls who want to be with their daddy as well, so we'll let that happen. But first, let's wake up the dockyard with a hip hip hooray. The Jasper, hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Winner of the solo class, World Toughest Row, Atlantic 2025. Over to Charlotte. And girls, over to your daddy.
Come down here. Come on down here. They can be either side supporting.
Here, sit down beside me here.
There we go. Now. Yeah.
Come on. Now here. Cross chin.
Well, that's it. We're all together now.
Yeah.
It's a long time, wasn't it, guys?
It was.
Too long. He's here now.
Yeah.
And now you get to enjoy the beach in Antigua with Daddy as well.
Yeah.
Cool, eh?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that was a great interview. Absolutely incredible. You know those low times when things got really tough. What did you do to get yourself back into it?
Well, actually, I will say that when I was really low, I found that the ocean sent me something. One day I had a very tough day. I was looking at these waves and I thought, how am I going to surf these waves? There was 2 waves meeting, crashing, and I thought if those waves come down on top of me, I'm going over. As if I called them, 200 dolphins just appeared out of the blue. They swam under my boat, they spiraled, and like that they actually went all the way back up the waves I was looking at. Went up, turned around and came back down and under my boat. As if to say, don't worry, it's okay, you can do this, So the ocean will give you everything you need if you're open. And I was open to it and it gave me everything I needed.
Fantastic, yeah. And maybe Jasper sent them as well.
Maybe so.
You had some hallucinations as well.
Yeah.
From sleep depravation. What were you seeing?
Well,
not the 200 dolphins, I hope.
No, the 200 dolphins actually did happen, didn't they? Everything from a pirate ship to, I think, Fraser's favourite, a guy in a tracksuit sitting on the boat. It was very specific. But when you're trying to find your feet in the first 10 days with your rhythm, especially as a solo, it's very hard to get into the rhythm of it. And you push your limits until the limits can't go any further. And that was my sign that I was on the edge, And so I found my rhythm, I pulled it back, and I haven't seen anything bizarre since, thankfully. So,
thankfully.
Yeah.
You've got your friends, family, supporters back home all watching, supporting you on the way in. Anything you'd like to say to them?
Yeah, I mean, when you're out there and you hear people talking about you, whether it's on a cruise ship or whether it's someone you work with in an office or someone who's donated money to the charities, it's so energizing, Throughout the campaign, I worked with some great people because I wanted to give it everything. If I can mention a few names, Neil Bergenroth, my rowing coach, Luke Smith, my strength conditioning, Ben Davies, who strengthened my mind, Kit Chamier, who had me with my food, Waypoint Weather, who had me with my routing during the crossing, Mark Slatz, who built my boat and was very open to me wrecking his head with questions all the time, and other rowers like Mark Jermike and Gael de Croisier, really great race support. And there's such an ocean rowing community, it's amazing. And if I never set foot in an ocean rowing boat again to cross an ocean, I think I'll always be part of the community, you know, because it's such an amazing community. Everybody from Atlantic Campaigns included. It's just fantastic. So, yeah.
Thank you, Dara.
Thank you very
That
much.
was amazing. You can enjoy him. He's all yours now.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, time to get some food.
Time to get a bit of food.
Yeah, let's go.
Sorry, for waking you up.
No.
Very happy to be here, Dara.
The best wake-up call in Antigua is when a rower comes in.
Yeah, absolutely. You good?
All right. How are you on the legs?
Yeah, a little bit.
Wobbly there, but
Yeah, I think I'm right now again.
Oh, Daddy!
Go, girls.
That's with Skipper Maurice. More ice. Call him more ice for the price. Skipper of the media boat there.
Well done. Well done.
Fantastic. So Dara
You did pretty well.
McLaughlin in the Jasper has arrived in the world's toughest row, Atlantic 2025, to spend some time with his family
No, I don't care.
right here in Antigua. He's going to get a little weigh in, find out how much weight he's lost since he left La Gomera. That's it. Wow, what a storyteller, hey? That was quite the inspirational arrival. Lots to take from that, especially if you're a future rower. Okay, so Dara, solo across the Atlantic, 3,000 miles, powered by instinct, discipline, and confidence. Lovely little crowd turned out for him this morning. Okay, so what's up next? Our Estonian team, our first Estonian team to row in the world's toughest row. We've got Row Dahlia coming in between 6:30 and 7:30 a.m. or thereabouts. You can keep an eye on our socials. We'll keep you updated if that time changes. Obviously, if you haven't done so already, YB Races is the tracker that we use. You can download it and then you can see the rest of the boats as they come in across the Atlantic. We've got 43 teams in the fleet, so still a fair few out there. Dara was the 14th team to arrive. Thank you for joining us early this morning. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Thank you for following. Keep your messages of support coming in for our teams. This is the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025, and we'll see you in just a couple of hours for our next arrival. Thank you. See you in a bit.